It's the Ed Lover Show. It's Power 105.1. Taker's brand new movie that's in the theaters on the 27th, starring this man right here. T.I.'s in the building. T.I., what up, bro?
What's happening?
How you doing, man?
I can't complain.
First of all, we got to say congratulations to you, man.
I appreciate that, man.
A lot of love to you on that nice move you just made, too, brother, by getting married. So we want to say congratulations to you on that.
All right.
And tell me about this movie, man. Takers,
man. It's action drama, you know, that we've had the pleasure of being involved with, man, on many levels. I'm starring and producing.
Oh, dope.
Oh, wow.
In this one. And, you know, it's outstanding. It was an outstanding experience, man, and a phenomenal opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it also stars Idris Elba, Chris Brown, Paul Walker, Hayden Christensen, Michael Ealy, and you know, basically, man, you know, it's a heist flick about a group of guys, man, who, you know, find ways to methodically, strategically, very, very, very fashionably and good-looking, you know, guys find ways to rob banks for millions of dollars.
Okay, now, as I seen the development of the trailers, the first trailer didn't give away a lot about your character.
Right.
But now the trailer that I'm seeing now is giving away a little bit more about something about you and them. They left you in jail or something like that and forgot about your character.
Yeah. Well, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, what you saw then, that was I guess, you know what I'm saying, that was the studio getting on board with a different marketing strategy.
Okay.
That had a more focused, you know, concise message of, you know, what the film was about. Because before, you know, everybody could tell there was a lot of action. Everybody could tell it was, you know what I'm saying, that it was a heist picture. But, you know, with so many characters and so many different stars in an ensemble, it's kind of like, I don't know who's who and what's what. Now, I ain't figured out whether or not I want to go see this movie. You know, I'm kind of confused here. So I guess, you know what I'm saying, they kind of figured out that, you know, we might come out a little bit better, man, putting that thing on one character's back and letting people figure out that this is the story and this is why I want to go see this film. Not to say, you know, not definitely by no means not to discredit any of the other characters and any of the other actors. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying, people, you know, it's easy to confuse the consumer.
Well, I'm still confused, so tell me about your character specifically.
Okay. Well, have you seen the last trailer?
The last trailer?
The one he was just talking about?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, see what I'm saying?
That might explain it.
Okay, there you go. Okay. Well, my character's name is Ghost, and you know what I'm saying, he was once a high-ranking member of this crew. Matter of fact, him and Idris's character, you know, they put the whole crew together. He has since, you know, had to take a little brief hiatus, you know what I'm saying, to take care of some legal obligations, if you will, which was a far stretch of the imagination for me. You know, I really had to, you know, dig deep. I really had to dig deep to try and find that place in myself.
Right.
But yes, he has since, you know what I'm saying, gotten out, man, and now he's reapproaching or reestablishing himself, trying to get back into the crew. But he's introducing the opportunity of a lifetime, man. The biggest lick they've ever pulled for easily the most money that they've ever made. But instead of them taking a year in between jobs like they usually do, he trying to pull this off in 5 days.
Oh.
But you got like a nice cast there. I mean, you got Idris Elba, you got Michael Ealy, Chris Brown, Zoe Saldana. I mean, what was it like being on set? That just seems like it's a fun environment.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, man, added a different element of swag to the project, man, you know. It wasn't like, you know, a one person carrying the load of the responsibility as far as, you know what I'm saying, the acting was concerned. Everybody came and like we very, I guess you could say, like we had a supportive way of motivating one another, you know, because it just wasn't finna let me, you know what I'm saying, show him up on the scene.
Right.
And Michael Ealy wasn't gonna let it. So everybody coming in, you know, you going to work, everybody excited and you pumped and you motivated, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, I'm gonna do my thing.
Right.
You know? So it just makes it a real fun movie to watch.
Now Idris Elba is an interesting guy because he's from England.
Yeah.
But when he's in the movies, he speaks with an American accent. When y'all were off camera, did he speak with his English accent?
I mean,
or did he stay in character?
All through the movie, he spoke in his natural accent.
Oh, he does speak in his
Yeah.
natural accent through the
Yeah.
movie. Because he's so adept at doing that. He could go
Yeah.
back and forth and back, and then
Yeah.
you see him, and I didn't know he was English. And then when I
Yeah.
started talking to him, he hit me with the English accent. I was like, wait a minute. He was like, hey, do you know I was from England? Because when he was on The Wire, he was just straight, like,
Right.
Stringer Bell.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
straight Stringer Bell, man. So it just is an incredible character, man.
Yeah, and
As
you-
for you, what drew you to this project and made you say, okay, I'm going to produce this as well as star in it?
Well, you know, they introduced the opportunity to me, man. You know what I'm saying? A star. I read the script, and I was instantly intrigued by the story, just the different dynamics of the story and how it, you know, it has a story within a story within a story. You know, each character has their own motivations. Each character has their own things that they going through, man. They kind of made it. You know, it made it fun to read. You know, let alone to watch. And as I met with the director, I met with the other producer, man, Will Packer with Rainforest. I met the studio head, man, Clint Culpepper at Screen Gems. And I just, started making different comments like, hey, man, you know what'd be dope, man? You know what I'm saying? If my character was like this, or if we had more of that, or if, you know what I'm saying, the story turned here and had these kind of elements added to it. And they was like, yeah, man, you got great ideas, but, now you're really taking on the job of a producer. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, let's do that for real. It kind of made it a no-brainer. And then Will Packer just kind of got me a laundry list of added responsibilities, duties, and obligations. Okay, well, since you're a producer, you know what I'm saying, you're gonna have to handle all this.
Right.
Let's get started.
Kind of snuck it in there.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it was, but it was welcome, man. I learned a lot, man, on the set with Will, and he proved himself to be a prestigious producer, man, of not only black films but just films, period. And
Right.
and he welcomed, he welcomed me with open arms, and kind of like showed me the ropes.
Cool. Takers opens on the 27th, man. We got T.I. in the building. He's a producer and a star, one of the stars of the movie.
Yeah, one of the stars.
Yeah, and he's doing his thing, man, producing and starring in the movie. Is that hard, doing both of those at the same time?
It's a lot of work.
What's the timeline of shooting on this movie? How long did it take y'all to complete it?
Shooting, well, you saying like
Principal photography.
principal photography, that was say August to August to November.
Right.
Yeah.
You do your own stunts, though?
Yeah, I mean, I ain't had many stunts to do. I ain't had many physical stunts to do, but the two I had to do, I did.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Can you let us in on them? Are they dangerous stuff? Like, you had to
Nah,
jump
not
off
really.
no building or nothing like
Nah,
that?
I didn't. That wasn't really, my character didn't call for that. My story, I was more of a, I guess, mine was more emotional, mental, and you know what I'm saying? I had more storyline than I did physical activity.
Right.
Chris was really the one who did, he had most of the stunts.
Did he do all his own stunts?